What it is, Queen.
What it is, King.
Oh, what's up? All
Wuzzle.
right. ¿Tú estás
Wuzzle.
listo?
Soy listo.
¿Tú estás listo?
Estoy listo.
Oh my goodness.
God, this couch, man.
What's wrong with the couch?
It's gonna kill me. I feel like my ass is just gonna go straight to the ground.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
It's just, you
For how much longer is it gonna be
It's-
fine?
It's a fun situation to be in where you're like, your mind or your body wants to relax because you're like, oh, I'm on the couch, I can chill, but your mind
Nope.
has to be ready.
Yep.
It's got to be ready because at any moment that thing is going to go down. Other than being afraid of sitting down on the couch, which we call it a couch, but it's not even a couch, it's a futon.
It's a shitty ass futon too.
Hey, when you're out here struggling like we are, you got to make do with what you got.
Well, and it's also like I would have been fine with investing in a nice couch,
Oh, you would have.
I think. But
Okay,
the hard thing is our living room area in this apartment is just so small. I feel like
chiquitite.
there's no way you could like commit to a nice couch because
Yeah,
there's no guarantee it would fit well. It
yeah.
would be awkward.
It's fine, We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll get that thing at Costco and then just put like some in another room and some in there. Who knows? But
That'd be cool.
how you feeling? Where's the mind? Where's the body at? Where's the soul at?
I'm feeling moisturized.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Nice.
Mentally a little tired, but okay.
Why?
Oh, it was just a week at work.
It was just a week.
It's my first time working like a full week in a year.
That's the worst.
It was bad.
It's the worst. It ain't gonna happen anytime soon in America unless some drastic events change. But the 4-day work week's got to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a thing. For my part, I got a couple things going on in my head.
Yeah, secrets.
Number one is, we should probably say who we are. Welcome to the Sho-Dependent podcast.
Oh.
You already know what it is. You already know what it do. It's your boy Eddie here, hanging out, about to reminisce, about to talk about the struggle, but also got a big question for all y'all here in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Before that question hits, though, gorgeous, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Did you say what your name was?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, good. I like blacked out for a second,
fine.
but I'm here. Woo. My name is Kayla.
Hey.
Woo. I am not intoxicated. I just, lack general skills.
What? Where is this coming from?
Oh, I was just, I like I said, I blacked out a little bit. And I was like, what are we talking about?
Well, that thing happens, It's like,
yeah.
it is
your brain turns off for a millisecond.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Well, today we've got an interesting one for y'all, and I want to start it off just because there's this question that's been going on around my head. And it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of like, what's happening here? Because I've been watching a lot of Naked and Afraid.
Yeah, you have
on
for some
the
reason.
streaming sites. Well, I just at some point we'll cover like my sleep routine and like my sleep movies, shows, and all that stuff.
It's gonna be like a 10-hour episode.
Yeah, but I just, I need something to go to sleep. And Naked and Afraid, you can just throw it on. It's whatever. You don't really have to pay attention.
People are naked. They are afraid.
And they be afraid. One thing that's bothering me, I'm coming to find out that I'm more and more like bothered by as time goes on and how many episodes I see. Is it just, at what point did we make it okay to like just murder animals and show it on TV? Because, we have things, well, rumors, things, even though confirmed, called snuff films.
Oh,
where
yes.
It's essentially a film where a person is murdered actually in the movie. But, a snuff film that turned out to not be a snuff film, the Cannibal Holocaust film.
Yeah.
They had to be like, oh, they're not actually dead, and here they are and alive. I'm not an evil person. I didn't murder people. But in fact, they did actually murder animals in that movie.
That's not cool.
Yeah, but people are like, well, that's not cool. How could they do that and all that? And yet I turn on fucking Naked and Afraid and I see people. I saw one where this guy like bit the head off a lizard.
Ew.
And I was just like, what the fuck? Why?
Like, just do it with a sharp rock.
Well, but it's just like, but I'm just like, why did they show this? like cut away or something. Like I've seen you can like see animals be murdered like on commercial television, and I'm just kind of like,
But God forbid we
when is
show a
this
nipple,
okay?
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because he was like, I don't know, you're taking a life. And I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
said like, oh, maybe because it's they're surviving,
Like it's like a context thing.
I go back to like, but then we don't have to be doing this.
No, no,
Like
people
they're
are
not in an
actively choosing
actual
to do
survival
this.
situation. Yeah, and then they just go in and
Yeah.
fucking murder animals that should have never been murdered because the people weren't naturally like
Mm-hmm.
they didn't crash land.
Yeah,
They didn't whatever. There's one last thing I'm gonna say here. There's
sure.
one that they show like after Monday Night Raw. It's like the new
Oh,
hotness. I don't know what it's called. I think it's like Race to Survive. I think that's it.
mm,
And they go to like different places. And I was just like not paying attention, watching a little bit after wrestling the other day. And I look up and they're like in New Zealand or something. And there's like a
sure.
herd of sheep. And they went
Oh,
and murdered one of the sheep. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
that's not
why are you showing
nice.
this on TV?
That's so messed
So
up.
animals just don't matter, apparently. You know, you can show animal murder and people will be like, oh, if it's in a movie, that's not all right. But a TV show, perfectly fine. I don't get
I don't know how to transition from that
it.
into our episode
Well, you know, when you're
other
out
than
there
it's
struggling to
sad.
eat,
Yeah, struggling to eat. Okay, run with
struggling to
that. Keep
eat,
going.
also sad though. I feel like there's a
That
tinge of
is sad.
sadness to all of these meals that I am going to talk about here.
Oh, 90% of these are sad.
Yeah, there's a sadness behind it, and we'll get there. Today we've got an unorthodox episode for y'all because
We're getting a little kooky crazy.
this is our
Or the
podcast.
heat's kind of frying our
Oh yeah,
brains a
summer
little bit.
sucks. Summer's ass. Anything you can do
Ooh,
in summer, you can do in spring. It's gonna be the coldest summer for the rest of our lives. So just keep that in your head. I don't care what propaganda,
you're
fucking
making
whatever
me
pill
sadder.
you've taken. The reality is the reality, and shit's about to get hotter. But
Uncomfy.
what? The heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Oh, and I recently found out
uh-huh.
that like, oh, good thing I'm on Zoloft, like nice
Oh,
anti-anxiety, but that makes me more susceptible to heat and sunburn.
really?
Two things I'm already susceptible to. And I was just like in my head, I was like, huh. Before I knew this, I was like, I feel like the summer's like hotter. Like I just more damp
We're
all of the time.
calientito.
And I'm not even outside that much, but the second I go outside, it's just like, "Bleh, I'm wet.
It is
Feel like a
oppressive.
swamp
It
monster.
is oppressive.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Summer's ass. It's not fun. There's no good way to cool off
No.
naturally, you
Yeah,
know?
because I was telling you, because we had to get gas today, and I was telling you, the nice thing about winter is when you turn off the car, you're not immediately dying.
Oh yeah, the heat
But in
hangs out for a
summer, you
minute.
turn off your AC and it's like, oh, instantly I
Now
am being cooked.
you're in a survival situation.
Yeah.
Oh
Quick, give
my
me a
God.
lizard.
Oh my Lord.
I need to bite its head off.
Yeah, so this our podcast. We can do different things and do weird stuff, I guess.
I think
So
so.
we're gonna do an episode just on like struggle meals.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that mean to you?
To me, like a struggle meal is it comes from like two, maybe three different like
Ooh. A
intersections.
numbered list. Number one.
Number one, poverty.
Oh,
That's just, the baseline
just
for struggle,
lack of money.
access to resources
Sure, sure.
through financial.
Yeah. And I'd say that's
Yeah.
what most people think of when they think of struggle meals. It's
Mm-hmm.
like we don't have money for anything else, so we got to do the classic
Yeah.
the ramen,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
Top ramen? Is that the brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top ramen. Um,
Number two.
Number two, a different type of lack of resource, which would be lack of ingredients.
There it
So
is.
it's not necessarily that you can't afford to buy groceries, it's that you don't wanna. So you're gonna throw something together with what you got.
You're a child, and your
Yes.
parents, you know, they're
You're not
like,
allowed to use the stove.
we're going groceries on Saturday. It's Wednesday, and mom didn't want to make dinner. So now all of a sudden,
It's fend for yourself
they're
night.
like, hey, let me check out the fridge. I would
Guess I'll
love to
have a
have a
bowl of
burger.
cereal.
We have burger buns, and we have ketchup,
Mm-hmm.
and
A
that's about
slice of
it.
cheese. Maybe.
So let's see what I can cook up.
I made a ketchup sandwich. Oof.
Ooh,
Yuck.
ketchup and tomatoes in between buns.
And then the third struggle,
Number three.
mental health
Oh
challenges.
yeah, mental health, or yeah, and I'd put that. Say it goes with mental health. It's kind of just like the will to make a thing,
Yeah, absolutely.
like
It's
the
a lack of
effort.
volition
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or like self-respect.
The ganas. I ain't got the ganas.
No,
I got
I
no
rarely have the
self-respect.
ganas. You have a
Yeah.
lot of ganas when it comes to food most of the
Oh,
time.
most of
You
the
you
time.
you stick that nose high
Much
in the
better
air.
now.
You
Much
said,
better now.
"Oh,
Yeah.
I would never
And I mean,
eat such a thing."
we'll talk about it here in a minute because
Yeah.
you know it's part of like the DTR and all that. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I just had a
Brain
fucking
fart.
just oh yeah, I just lost my mind for half a
Hey,
second.
it's in the air
In my
apparently.
mind, it was just a picture of little me just going.
Yeah, if the air goes dead,
Hmm.
maybe it's a carbon monoxide leak. But we've got a
Oh,
monitor and I think it works.
well,
Here's to hoping.
all right.
Um,
I mean, yeah, I'd agree with you. Those are three good points, and I think that covers kind of what I was gonna say because it's like, we're not really gonna do a meet cute here because
no, there
I
that's
mean,
weird.
yeah, and it's like I don't remember
That
the
doesn't
exact
match.
times or ages when I
No.
made these foods.
I
Mostly it's
I have
just
one meal that is very specific to a very
sure,
specific
sure.
time for me.
But
But
I'd say, in terms of the meat cube, most of these, if not all of these, for me, are
mhm.
just like as a kid, as an adolescent, a teen. When I entered the point where I could buy my own food or do this or that or like cook for myself, like as a
Mhm.
young adult, I would say most of these struggle meals went away
Yeah.
because it's kind of like, if I absolutely hated like anything at home, I could just drive and like go buy myself something.
Mhm.
And back in the day, like a beefy five was 89 cents. So, you
Sheesh.
know,
Take me back.
I was lucky enough. I'm lucky enough to like I've had a job. I was never like super poor, poor, poor.
Yeah.
So I'm coming from a place of privilege here.
Blip, 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 blip.
But like
Perfect.
for me, the number one, I never really like we didn't have food.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
for
yes.
me,
Let's clear the air of that. Both of
I'm
us
gonna
come
be,
from moderate places of
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
stability.
We always had food, but my problem with my struggle meals, and it's a mental thing 100%,
Oh,
is like I'm
yes.
really bad about like having certain foods and like, first world problems, but like leftovers or like leftovers for 2 or 3 days in a row. Like most of mine are gonna be like number three, which is like lack of volition.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I'm just like I physically like cannot bring myself to eat this another day or like I will puke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to do
Mm-hmm.
something else. And
I've
so
only experienced that like once in my life.
yeah, oh my God, it happens to me so many times where I'm just like I will look at food and it's been like day three and I'm just like, even though this is fine and nutritious, I cannot do
I
this.
have a question. Do you feel the same way around Thanksgiving and like holiday meals? Do you
Hmm.
get burnt out on
At
like
a
the
certain
turkey and
point,
stuff?
but for like Thanksgiving, it lasts longer because that's like once a year.
Yeah, that's like a special thing.
So I can have that for like 5 days.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
but it hits a point, and luckily at that point the food's gone.
You're like, thank God it's just soup now.
Yeah, but
We've
it's
got
mainly
soup.
mainly point number three is my mental. I'm just, I'm a privileged boy, and I can't do it. And mostly large
Ewy, this food
largely
got cold and
number
then
two.
warm
No,
again.
not for
Oh,
me.
I know.
But number two is just lack of ingredients,
Yeah.
which has happened a lot in my life where, my mom will cook the meal, we'll do that or whatever. But there's a lot of days, especially when I was younger, where we finish the meal, now all we got is ingredients. And
Oof.
none of these ingredients go together, but we have
Yeah.
to make it work.
Yep. Slay.
So that's me.
Um, I do want to put like a little asterisk. There
Ooh.
is a fourth actual struggle meal,
Oh, number
which
four.
I would call medically necessary,
Quattro.
which
Oh,
was
medically.
my mom forcing me to chug Metamucil as a child because
Oh, God.
I guess wasn't good at pooping or something. I don't know.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a thing. Or like when you
Medically
have you
necessary
ever done
food.
the what's it called? The Brad diet or Brat?
I got prescribed sushi.
That'd
Brat
be
diet?
sick.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
brat girl
brat.
summer.
Hey. Is that Charlie
Is
D'Amelio?
that? No, it's Charlie
Olivia
XCX.
Rodrigo? Oh,
She's the first girl's not a singer. All she does is dance for like 5 seconds on TikTok.
I don't know anything about pop
Is
culture.
that Chaperone?
I wish she's a
Nope, she's in
queen.
hiding now.
Yeah, well, people can't control themselves.
It's a
So,
brat girl summer. Tell me what the brat diet is. We're doing brat diets, everyone.
so I'm pretty sure that a brat diet. So, yeah. So it's like when you're going through, just sounds scientific, gastrointestinal distress, aka you got the shits.
Sure.
So the brat diet stands for
Bacon.
bread. No,
Oh, okay.
definitely not bacon.
Okay.
Um,
Ranch.
sorry, bananas, bananas,
Bananas. Uh-huh.
rice,
Oh.
applesauce,
Oh.
and toast.
Oh.
And that's like,
Together?
yeah, no. You're
Okay.
not putting it in a blender or anything. Just
Banana
like
rice.
you're limiting your intake to those foods.
That's insane. Can you subsist off that?
Oh yeah,
Where's the
fine.
protein?
I don't know,
Okay.
but it's supposed to help you not
Sure,
have the
sure.
poops
Well,
anymore.
good for them who have
Which
to go through
I've
that.
done both of those things, both the
Have you?
Metamucil and the brat diet.
Okay.
It's
Well,
rough.
shall we get on into it then?
Let's do it.
Talk about some struggle meals where we just didn't have it, didn't have the will to cook, didn't have the ingredients, had to put something together and just figure it out. Because unfortunately, and I'll say this as a man who definitely loves food.
But you also simultaneously hate food.
Yeah, I hate that we have to eat.
You wish we didn't have to eat. You just want it
Yeah,
to be
I
a
don't
pleasure
know.
thing.
Yeah, I truly love like a delicious meal, and I love like sit down and take my time and wow the flavors and all this. Absolutely hate that we like have to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things where it's
God,
like I
it's such a
wish,
downer.
and especially as an adult, that's a whole different thing. I mean, I guess it's part of number three, though. You know, point number three with the volition and the will to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, if any kids are out there listening, 100% you need to listen to people who say like life is gonna get hard. Basic things are gonna get harder when you get older
Mm-hmm.
and like live on your own and all that because having not only a day at work, which by default is bad, but having a bad day at work and then
Oh
going
my
home
God.
and being like, the dishes are dirty, the laundry needs to be put away. We love Buddy, but like I have to feed Buddy and I have to like, clean up after him and this house
Mm-hmm.
is a mess. And then you open the fridge and you're starving and you've had a terrible day
And
and
just a
there's no
moth
food.
flies out.
And you're just like, fuck, now I have to cook and it's already 6:30.
And you want to kill
I
yourself.
hate
In
my
that moment,
life.
you just want to die.
Yeah.
You do not want to, you're like, well, I
And it's
guess
just
I'm
like,
gonna be done
and
now.
then you look down and you got half, not even half, you got like a
A
cup of
quarter.
goldfish left, and you're like, well, I guess that's dinner because I'm not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
And life is tough.
It can be very tough.
Let's get into it.
Eating our way through our struggles.
Just finishing
Step
talking
out.
to Marcus and
Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Marcus.
Now
I'll
get the
order
fuck off my expo chef now!
Ooh,
Ow.
nice. Ow.
Ow, it hurts. We're
I don't
struggling.
wanna.
I don't want
Get
it.
'em.
This
Go ahead.
sucks.
Give us one.
We're doing one. Okay. I'm gonna save the big one for the end.
Okay.
But
Do you?
it's like a combination of a struggle meal and it's like, could I be slightly autistic?
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like everybody likes this, but it is a very basic food that mostly comes out from 1 and 2, like typically
Okay.
like poverty
Uh-huh.
or lack of ingredients.
Sure.
And that is just buttered noodles.
Oh God. As a man who's never actually eaten this meal,
Really? You haven't? Maybe
sounds
it's a white
terrible.
people thing.
It feels like a white person
It
thing,
is a
but
very white
I
people
don't know,
thing.
it's just,
Oh, but it's so good.
is it though?
Yes. I
Uh,
don't know. It's something about how the noodles
have to
just
try it, I
slide on
guess.
in. It's delicious.
Oh
It's
no.
so good.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah?
Well, and I feel like it's a very common meal for like babies. Like
That
as
sounds
they're
like a baby
weaning,
meal.
they're like getting into, hard foods
Sure,
and
sure, sure.
chewing. So
Yeah.
buttered noodles are like Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh God, my favorite
You think that
was
shit would
when we'd
still
have bow
slap?
tie.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd eat a bowl
See,
right
this
now.
this is another thing where I'm just dumb. Because I get, obviously, that there's like different merits of like noodles and like different types of noodles and stuff.
To you, it's all spaghetti, isn't
To
it?
me, it's like spaghetti and nothing. It's like
No.
I've never had like
That's
a
so
different I've
wrong.
never had a different type of noodle and in my mind thought like, yeah, this dish benefited from this different noodle texture.
But it has to be different shape to hold the sauce differently.
I feel like I've always been just like, please just give it to me, angel hair.
It's
This
because
is
you don't
just,
like chewing your noodles. You like just like you
oh yeah,
can
I like
gum
them
them,
mushy.
and then you're
I
yeah.
like it
You
sloppy.
overcook your noodles
I
to
like 'em
death.
sloppy. Yeah, because this is how I eat.
I am not allowed to have al dente pasta
Nope. Get used
ever
to it. This is the
again.
life you chose.
Oh my God.
I'll do you one better here. We'll keep
Okay,
it
good.
simple here. We'll go bar for bar.
Okay.
For me, if we're doing simple, two dish ingredient, back in the day, you heat you up a
You said 2 dish ingredient.
They got what I meant. I'm not going back.
Okay, here we go.
Back in
Push
the
forward.
day, you warm you up a tortilla, put a little salt on it, and bam, you got a meal.
Fucking salt.
Tortilla salt. Salt tortilla. That's it. You roll it up nice and tight, and you just bop, 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 bop. Just
Okay, I
just
did
nothing
used
but
to just eat
corn and
tortillas out of the
salt.
fridge, so I guess
My
that's not
God.
insane.
No warm up?
No, just cold.
Ugh. That is a texture
I
nightmare.
didn't know what a comal was until like 5 years ago, okay?
She's white, everyone.
I'm white.
She's a white woman.
Does it show? I think so.
Oh, I hate that so much at work when they're like, "Oh, Taco Day." And for one, obviously it's white people Taco Day
We're
at work.
having taco
But
shells from the grocery
because
store.
they'll bring like tortillas, like good corn tortillas or whatever, but like just eat it cold. And like the texture is horrendous because they just break
They're
rather
just
than
chewy.
bend. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just what are we doing? At least pop them in El
Honey,
Micro.
they don't know. I didn't know.
Apparently not. We need to do an episode on
We'd warm them
Comals
up for like burritos. But that was like it.
because it's flour.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got?
Wow. Salt tortilla.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Okay. Oh, so are we going to incrementally go up
I don't
by
know.
ingredients?
Just do whatever you want. Do whatever
Okay.
feels
Let
right.
me peek my. You know what? Okay, we're gonna stay in tortilla land, I guess.
Ooh,
This was
I
like
love that brand. Tortilla Land,
this
if you're
was less
listening.
of a meal and more of a snack,
Ooh, a little snacky
like
poo.
a little after dinner treat if I was feeling naughty
A little
and we didn't
dessert.
have like any dessert in the house,
Sure.
which is the tortilla with butter, sugar, and cinnamon.
I've also never had that.
Really? Because it's
Yeah, I
just
don't
like
know.
a churro.
I
But
guess, yeah.
you just fry it up your tortilla in a pan with some butter and then you sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it.
You put it in
And
the butter.
I
You
mean, I
melt butter,
did.
put the tortilla
Yeah,
in
and you
there.
flip it and it gets all
Mm.
puffy
I
and
mean, I'm
like
sure
kind of
it's good.
caramel. It's
I'm sure it's
delicious.
good. You did this
Yep.
with flour or corn?
Oh, only flour.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, corn and not that would not work. No, flour tortillas. We got the only way we ever bought tortillas was the
Uh-huh.
giant flour tortilla packs from Costco. That is
There you
the
go.
only tortilla I had
There
like
it
ever
is.
had in my life for
They
like
still have
I
it
want
to
to say
this
my
day.
first 15. Oh yeah, it's in the drawer. I guarantee if I were to go over to my parents' house right now, pull open their little produce drawer, there would be a slab of tortillas in there. And it's
Costco.
probably from like 10 months ago and needs to be
Kirkland.
thrown away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, similar. I think this is the only like dessert type thing that I have on here.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, I don't know, we didn't really have like dessert in the house because my
Yeah.
mother was just not about it.
That sounds like your mom.
It's just kind of like,
That quinoa lover.
oh God, nowadays, yeah. But even back in the day, she was just like trying to have us eat healthy.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing.
It was like, it was a
Although
treat.
I think it inadvertently gave you a sweet tooth though.
Oh, yeah, among other things. Because I never had it as a child, so I'm healing my child self by
As we're
just
giving each
shoving
other high
pumpkin pies
cholesterol.
into my into my
Just
throat.
whole pumpkin pies.
Arr. Yeah, like Scooby-Doo.
Perfect.
Yeah, the only time we really had treats was like you heard that ice cream truck coming down the street. And then, stop him, tell him to stop, and tell him I'm coming, and I'll go ask for money. And then my brother would like wait there, and I'd
Mm-hmm.
Just run back and go. And most of the time it worked out.
Yeah.
But all we really did have as kids was ice cream, just like vanilla ice cream, just like scoopable, like the big tub.
Did you get it from Costco?
I don't know, maybe. Or like Winco or whatever.
Mm,
But
the poor man's Costco.
one day I was just like, you know what really jazz this up? I'll really make
Jazz.
this will make this
Okay.
like this will make this
A
elevated to the
thing.
next level. Yeah,
You turn into Carmy from the bear. That
oh yeah,
meme.
I put on the thing, put my tattoos on,
Mm-hmm.
start yelling, saying chef. I
Mm-hmm.
would just get a cup of 2% milk. Back in the day, I used to drink the milk from the cows. And I
Moose.
just put a scoop of vanilla ice cream in there. And I just, I don't know what it added. I just really liked, I guess, the wetness
Sounds
of
like you
it.
watered down ice cream.
Yeah, it's just ice cream and ice cream.
You
Yeah,
said
I don't
ice
know.
cream. Let's get rid of the cream aspect and
It's a
just
little
make it
treat.
like slightly thick milk.
Yeah, it was a little treat. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, I think it was just like a root beer float in my mind, but like, oh, it's just milk. It'll be fine. It's essentially just like sugar milk.
I mean, I get that. As a
It
kid who
tastes
like
fine.
ate a lot of plain cereal
Yeah.
and
Oh.
just sprinkled a fuck
Oh,
ton
the
of sugar on it.
asucar. Yeah.
Oh, and drinking the milk at the bottom of that was just
Oh
like,
my God.
ooh,
This
it's
is
so
pudding. It's
sweet.
so thick. That was made with the ice cream milk. Just,
So
oh
did
yeah.
you drink it with a straw or did you eat it with a spoon?
No,
How did you go about
I
that?
would spoon it up. I'd spoon it up and like, you know, at the
I don't
end.
know if I do, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'd spoon it out
So
like a
you
root
did
beer
it in a
float.
cup.
Yeah.
Okay, not a bowl. A bowl would be
No, that'd be too
atrocious.
much. Yeah. Just on a
Yeah.
plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
pretty much my
God.
only treat.
Well, that's sad.
That is
I
like,
had
sorry, I'll just do
no,
one
you're
last
good.
little thing here because it's the only other like dessert thing that I did, which isn't even much of a struggle because like the thing itself, it was a little pretty penny. But back in the day, they had like the Ritz s'mores. You remember them shits?
I vaguely remember
They were
that.
like Ritz crackers, but they had s'mores, like, whatever
Filling, kind
generic
of like an
filling.
Oreo,
Yeah,
right?
white and black filling
Yeah, 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 yeah.
inside it. And
Oh
they had
God, that
that
sounds
version, but they
delicious.
had it mini. And what I would do is I would
Make it a cereal.
carefully take the, no, I would carefully take my time and like peel the, like pick them apart and like
Yeah.
place them on the plate, warm them up for about like 10 seconds and take them out. And I would just, oh, no, oh my God, it's so good. That was my treat.
Jesus Christ.
Again, put on the chef hat, put on the coat. I was fucking cooking in there.
Our esteemed guest tonight, for we have prepared for you a slightly
Elevated.
warmed tray of
Mhm.
Ritz s'more
Oh
cookies,
yeah, that was it.
the mini
That
version.
was my jam.
It's
And then
like
they
in the
stopped like
bear.
making them, and I was just I fell to my knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh.
this is it for me.
Oh, my little, it's kind of a trend on like TikTok and everything.
What ticking?
Like almond moms or whatever.
Yeah,
My mom's like a cusp version of that
sure.
because like we did have like unhealthy options in the food, like
Oh, in the food
of
aisle.
food in our house, which essentially was a food aisle. But we had junk food,
Sure,
but it was also like, what here can I just want a little something.
sure.
And when I was little, we didn't like do a lot of junk food. It got a lot worse as my brothers got older because they were teenagers and they just inhaled everything in sight.
Sure.
But I would sneak. I always felt so sneaky. I would sneak two things.
Oh,
I'd be like, "Ooh, I want a sweet treat." And so I'd go up
motherfucking.
into our pantry and I'd get the bag of chocolate chips and then just
Oh,
pour some in my hand and just hop,
a little night
a
vision, dead of
squirrel.
night.
Yeah.
Really?
Hop. Mm-hmm. Delicious, delicious.
Wow.
Or sometimes I'd have a little cup and I just one at a time. Savor it. Savor it.
Oh, yeah, just let it melt.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And then the savory version of that
Hmm.
which my mom would get so pissed off at me about
Really?
because she would catch me. She caught me a few times. But do you okay, this is a white person thing.
Yeah.
And you hate it. But green
Okay.
bean casserole,
Oh.
you know how they always put like the
Uh,
crispy fried onions on top?
I'm aware.
Yeah. We would have like a little container of those crispy fried onions. And they were
Uh-huh.
just so fucking good. And I would just sneak like a fucking gremlin and I'd pop the top. And then
Uh,
if my mom walked into the kitchen, I'd like, she's like, you better not be eating those onions, Kayla. And I'm like,
don't
I
worry about it.
wasn't. And
Don't worry about it.
as they just have like onion crumbs.
I just picture the
Ooh.
casserole like you're lifted up like the top of like a manhole cover, and you're just
Mm-hmm.
under the table, and you just grab the onions and put
Oh,
them
I
in,
used to do that all the
and then
time.
cover yourself back with the casserole.
Mm,
That's a
delicious.
fun time. Little snackies, huh?
Yeah, I was
Just little
sneaky.
grab and goes.
Yeah, it was bad. I was bad.
Oh man, yeah, I don't have anything like that because we had like chips and stuff, so it's just like all basic, all regular things.
Yeah.
Nothing
Did you
like
guys
that.
have chips and salsa a lot growing up?
Oh man, it was an event.
Oh, an event, you
Because my
say?
father used to work at a restaurant,
Oh,
one of our
right.
local well-known restaurants, and it was like, oh, just the best. I would like stay up
Mm-hmm.
late, hear him come home, and you could smell the grease. You could smell
Mm-hmm.
the bag of
The corn
tortillas,
oil.
and he just
Yeah.
came with a bag of tortillas and a fucking like just like a cup of salsa, like the styrofoam cup, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just, oh my God.
Oh,
It was,
yeah.
I need to get that
I go
again,
through
honestly.
phases of like
Now I'm
only
thinking
ever
about
wanting
that.
to eat that.
Oh my God, chips and salsa all day, every day. Doesn't matter how
Mm-hmm.
many tortillas it took to make these chips.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, we need to do that now. That'd be the
Yeah.
best. That used to legitimately, this is like not struggle at all. This is like
Mm-hmm.
highlight of my life
Ah,
was just getting to eat this chips and salsa. I would do it. It was like a whole thing. I would like grab the bag. I would get the cups and just sit there like mixing and matching like the hot and the mild to like, oh,
wow.
if it was too hot or like, oh,
Eddie's special mix.
yeah, speaking of special mix, what I would do with all the crumbs at the end is I would dump them into the salsa and eat it like cereal.
How
Just,
much
oh,
salsa to chip
I
ratio are
mean,
we talking here?
it had to be. It was the end.
Oh, okay.
It was the
I
end.
was like, if
So,
it's too heavy on the salsa end, that's gonna get
oh,
yucky.
it was good.
Too squishy.
You had to eat it quick.
Ooh, yuck. No.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like I would say my go-to struggle meal as a kid when there was just like nothing, no like meals, no inchies, no tostadas, no nothing,
Mm-hmm.
mother was done cooking, we had nothing, and I would go in there and just see what we had. It was pretty much always, especially when I was a teenager and like me and my friends would be all about like the cup noodles.
Yeah.
It was what I would do is just get the cup noodles. Which I've always found it funny that it's called cup noodles. It's not called cup of noodles. There's
No.
no of there.
No.
I'd get the cup noodles and just make like a basic ass sandwich. And I would just sit there and just eat it. And it was a delight.
Describe a basic ass sandwich real
Oh,
quick.
I'm talking just like bread, ham, and like lettuce. And that was it.
No condiments, huh?
Maybe like a mayo.
Okay.
Throw like a mayo in there, but yeah. And then if it got fancy, throw a little mustard in there. But it's just like a
Wow.
basic sandwich, cup noodles, and I would sit there and like dip it in the noodles, and then
You
it's
have
just
some
it
au
was something about oh yeah, it was something about like I feel like the flavors go perfect. The flavors hit right. You get that chicken cup noodles, you get the basic sandwich, nothing fancy, no tomatoes, no
My
onions.
favorite was the beef.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
I was a chicken guy.
I know.
All chicken all day. You dip that sandwich in there. Sometimes I even get two or three sandwiches. You know,
No
I'd have
wonder
like a
your house never
I'd
had
like a
food.
Scooby-Doo stack
Mm-hmm.
of just bread, lettuce, and ham, and just be dunking. Oh,
Wow.
outstanding,
Well, at
sensational.
least you had lettuce in there.
Yeah, get my veggies, get my
Mm-hmm.
health on. Hey, it's green. It's good for you.
My
It's got all the electrolytes, everything you need.
this was my like this is where I was, in retrospect and hindsight.
God,
We've been reviewing a lot and like talking about like Y2K culture.
for sure.
Specifically what I'm alluding to is the diet culture
Oh God,
of
it's
the
so
early
bad.
thousands. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh
And I
my
think
God.
that a habit my mom picked up on
Yeah.
was kind of just like, oh, you're hungry? You need a little snack? Have
Yeah.
a spoon of peanut butter.
Yuck.
And so I'd do that. I'd be like,
Sounds,
okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Sounds terrible.
I mean, I love peanut butter,
I like
but
peanut
it
butter.
was a lot.
Sounds horrible.
Sometimes if I was running late to school or whatever, I would just
Oh.
get a big old honking scoop of peanut butter and then
Yeah.
drive my way to school as I'm like
Damn.
licking the spoon
Just sucking on a
like a fucking
spoon.
popsicle. Yeah. And it's hard
That's so weird
because
to
I
me.
didn't like I don't think I was drinking milk at that
At least
point,
it's got protein, right?
but I was just like a fucking dog.
Yeah, that is something people do with dogs.
Hmm.
What the fuck? I
Yeah.
honestly, I would never. And
I
that's
dare
another
you
thing.
to right
That's another
now.
thing. It sounds terrible. No, it'll ruin my appetite. It'll ruin my dinner. One thing, and on that same level, I'm definitely becoming, I'm becoming boomerfied
No,
in
not
some
again.
aspects. I'm just getting hit by like I'm getting older and I'm starting to recognize things in the
As
youth that,
bullshit.
that I don't like. Oh yeah, and mostly just things in general. And one thing I'm 100% against now, I've completely agree with myself on this, is that if you're going to do any sort of snack, any sort of junk, anything, just do it.
Hmm.
Do not half-ass it. Don't try and tell me like a diet soda is gonna be so much better for you than just not having soda.
Yeah.
And don't try and tell me because like having one soda just like a day is really not going to be like the fucking end all be all of like
Yeah.
your health
You're
journey.
not gonna die.
You know, having one little snack, having a bag of chips is not going to be the end all be all. So it's either just have it or
Or don't.
don't. Because we saw an old ad yesterday,
Oh my
Hanging with the
God. Yeah, from
Buzz.
the 90s, right?
Yeah, that was like Diet Pringles.
Yeah, it was like
I was
fat-free
like, get the
Pringles.
fuck out of here. It's so dumb. Either do it or don't. And then like exercise and eat better around it. But
Hmm.
like, I don't know. 'Cause we were just at the store. I'm about to have a fucking aneurysm.
Yeah, you need to take a
We were
breath.
just at the store and there's like diet candy. I'm just like, get out of here.
Give
Just
me
eat the
that high
Swedish,
fucking fructose
eat the
corn
fucking
syrup.
Swedish fish or don't. Because
You
you
are
know what
getting
happens.
so
Because
heated
you know what
right now.
happens is they're like, oh, it's healthy. We have two
Yeah, that
bags.
was me
That's
when
the
I was vegan
same.
and eating a whole sleeve of Oreos by myself.
Hey,
Like,
that's,
this is healthy.
I mean, there's no, if it's vegan, it's healthy.
That's just a rule of the universe.
That's law. Oh my
Hmm.
God. I just firmly like,
You
if
just
you,
got
if
so
you can't,
angry.
well, I don't know, as an adult, the kids, you don't have your frontal lobes developed. You ain't got it until you're like 25. But like as a full grown, like actual person, adult, and granted, people have their own things, I mean,
They could have like gluten
I'm not,
things, allergies, whatever.
it's funny because like I'm gonna make a sweeping generalization in a
Here we
statement,
go.
but I'm
Do it.
also in the back of my head like, oh, but people, there's always excuses. People have their things going on. I don't want to be like totally insensitive, but at the
Yeah.
same time, if you got your frontal lobe developed, you're 25 plus, if you don't have the self-control to
Yeah.
just not have like candy if you're trying to lose weight, I don't know what the hell we're doing here.
Yeah.
Just have some commitment.
It's the addiction thing,
Make,
you know?
make a choice. Oh yeah. I
It's
swear to
hard.
God, if I see a fucking diet candy, what's the point? I'll leave you with this. Hey Arnold episode.
Oh God. Here we go.
Harold.
Jesus. You
He's
are
trying to lose
going.
weight. It's summer, it's
Is
hot
Harold a
outside.
bully?
Yeah, Harold's a bully, big boy. He had his
Yeah.
belly out, he had a backward hat, blue,
Yeah.
all that stuff. He's trying to lose weight, and the ice cream man on that show was a dick. And he's like, "Oh, I'm trying to, trying to lose weight. Do you have anything that's like low calorie ice cream?" And the ice cream man looks at him. He's like, "Yeah, we got these like, diet ice cream pops. He's like, yeah, it's half the calories and half the taste. And that's ingrained in my memory, never left my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Harold, he's like, oh, half, let me get two. And that's the point.
Well, there you have it, folks.
There you have it. All right, now that I've done all that.
God, yeah, I don't even know where to go with from there.
Oh, you said peanut butter. Let me tell you what I did.
Oh yeah. What did you do? If you're like hungry and you're like, I
here's
gotta
my
go.
version of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, and I still do this to this day when we're just like struggling. We didn't meal prep, didn't do anything, and we just have ingredients. For lunch, which here's another side note. It's a quick side note, but I'm someone who, when I go to work, when I'm at work, I have a limited time to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the working population in this country.
Boo.
I have 30 minutes to eat, and I will be damned if I'm going
It's
to
like,
spend like 5 to 10 of those minutes heating up my food.
and then waiting for
Especially,
it to cool to an appropriate level where you
especially
can
like
eat it.
leaving my area, my spot to go to the staff room and do it and have to like walk through and see
Mm-mm.
people and have potential like conversations and stuff when all I really want to do is just eat.
That's why I've started eating in my car.
That's classic Eddie. I used to do that all the time. But now that I have my own area, I can luckily eat there with no one bothering me.
All right.
But the point I'm trying to make is when I take food to work, I do not heat it up at all. So that means like some things that, and I'm not taking anything that's going to be a mess. I'm not taking anything wet. I'm not taking anything sloppy. I want it as clean, as easy as possible. It's got to be good, like cold to room temperature.
Not you
My
saying wet and sloppy back to back.
That's right.
Jesus.
My microwave is my lunchbox just sitting there and my
Mm-hmm.
food getting progressively less cold until
Mm-hmm.
about noon. That's my microwave. Nice,
Yikes.
nice, real
Every
food
health
safe.
inspector is rolling right
Hey,
now.
I ain't no restaurant,
You are not.
and I'm still here.
Somehow.
I got no. Have you seen? I sent you a TikTok about it. Did you see the fucking almond milk has like listeria in it or something right now?
Oh no, I love almond milk.
I know. And it's a
You're in
Silk
trouble.
brand too.
Fuck. We're
I
dead.
want to say it's mostly in Canada where
Oh,
the
thank
people have
God.
like gone, but 2 people have died.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what listeria is, but it sounds.
It sounds like a perfume.
Yeah, it sounds like a perfume you would put on people who are dying
Yeah.
because because they can't move around. So you're
Ooh.
like, oh, they got the listeria.
Yucks.
What was I trying to say?
Um.
Oh yeah. So anything I eat cold to room temperature.
Yeah.
And if there's just no time and I got nothing and I'm terrible because I'm always running late because I wake up and get out of bed at the exact like last second to where I will be 5 minutes late.
You stress
but at
me
least
out.
I'm on time. If I don't have to clock in, you're lucky I'm there before the start time. What I do is I will just grab meat. I will just get. You watch yourself over there.
I'm not the one making the gesture you just made.
I will get a handful of meat. We'll say shredded pork, and I will just throw it in the lunchbox and leave. And my lunch will be
Meat.
a handful of shredded meat. And that's it.
Holy shit, that's so cursed.
Oh God, I swear. I'm sitting there eating it. Oh, it's even worse because I remember one time I did that and I didn't even bring a fork. I was sitting there, I was sitting there, hand just picking meat.
You fucking.
And I was like, I really hope no one walks in, like one of my coworkers, like has to ask me something because I need to hide this. Like, what
Yeah,
are you
you
eating,
should
dude?
be embarrassed.
It's just meat, man. Because it's protein. It's got everything I need
With
to
your
keep going.
hands.
Sometimes you're out here struggling. Luckily, we fixed it. We bought plastic cutlery now,
Mm-hmm.
so that won't happen anymore. But yeah, there's been a few times where I've just been, oh my God, what did you do to me one time?
Yeah.
One
No,
time,
thanks for packing my lunch, dear.
thank you,
I can't get my ass out of bed
Oh wow!
and function
First of all, rude, uncalled for. I
and
love you.
accurate. I love you too.
What was it? One time you gave me like,
So like soup or something. It was like
yeah, it
something
was
you
something like,
definitely needed a spoon
yeah, it
for.
was something like that. Had no spoon, had nothing, and I was sitting there like just mouth to like the
Oh.
bowl. And again, I'm really hoping no one walked in on me like that. I
Hmm.
want to say I legitimately ate it with my hands.
Was it
My hand was
chili?
just, I think it was chili.
Oh
I don't know, but I
no.
was like disgusting. Just fingertips,
Ugh.
nasty, covered in bean juice.
Yummy.
So yeah, that's me. I will put in no effort. I will leave at the last second and I will just throw protein in the bowl and dip on out.
I love wow. That's
And that's a real struggle. That's a struggle with capitalism
I
right
mean,
there,
at least you had
everyone.
meat, right? Could have
That's
been
what
a
I'm
lot
saying. It's
worse.
protein.
Could have been
Protein
a
is
lot
good.
worse.
It's gonna help me feel
Could
fine.
have been just like a block of cheese.
Oh my God. At that point, I would die.
Oh, God, you'd be shitting. Um, I liked I really like it's funny because you would just go straight for meat, but like my version of that is just straight carbs. It used to
Oh,
be.
oh
It was
boy.
just like, okay, I'm gonna have a big bowl of rice, gonna
Wow.
melt some butter in that,
Wow.
and then have some soy sauce on top.
Wow.
Mix it all together. It's delectable.
Herb up.
I fucking love butter. Oh my
I'm
God.
seeing that because you got a few butter dishes up
Yeah,
in
I'm
here.
seeing a lot of butter noodles. We got the butter and tortilla. We've got
That's wild.
the peanut butter. There's
Yeah,
a theme here.
I never really done butter that big.
More butter, more better, as my grandpa
Mm.
says.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have like depression meals? Because I had a depressive episode
I don't
and I
think
had a very specific
I
food
know.
that I ate.
I'll let you get there in a minute. I don't think I've ever really had. Honestly, for me, the depression is like there's nothing to eat, and then I get
Yeah.
sad because I'm like, fuck. Now I'm about to have a
You
shitty meal.
like don't really get sad, you get angry.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm just like,
You throw a little hissy fit. Like,
oh,
I
do
don't
I?
want it.
Oh,
I
do
don't
I?
want to eat it. I
Mm.
mean, not out loud, but internally, I feel like you like stomp your feet and cross your arms. Like, I don't like this food. This is
Oh my
boring.
God, because it
This
brings me
doesn't taste
down,
good.
brings down my mood. Because like you said earlier, if I'm gonna eat, I need to enjoy it. Nothing
Hmm.
gets me down. Depressed, angry depression.
The angry presh.
Hmm. More than like, man, I have to eat, and there's nothing good to eat.
Yeah.
Just nothing sounds good. At that point, I wish I could just be like, I ain't eating.
Hmm.
I would rather wait for a good meal than to eat something that's ass.
Yeah, well.
But, a couple things. And I feel like these kind of go together. So I'll do
Hmm.
this. And, we'll let you finish up because you've got the biggest one of them all. I'll kind of mix all these together
Yeah.
here. Number one, back in the day, it was kind of like a delicacy because my friend fucking loved it. My best friend growing up, I made it for him one day and he was like, damn, this shit slaps. But, looking back at it, it was a very basic meal. And it
Okay.
was just kind of made out of like we had nothing else. All it was
Hmm.
another sandwich. I had sandwich. I would put maybe a little bit of mayo,
Oh, I'm remembering this now.
and then I would just put ham and Valentina, a little hot sauce in that boy, and I would just be all about it. Just weekend, I would make like 4 or 5 of them, and just
Like a fucking seagull.
oh yeah, and they were delicious. And they were good and it was fine. Looking at that nowadays, I mean, I kind of want to try it again, but at the same time, I'm just like, that would not satisfy me. That is such a like bland meal. It's just like there's no substance.
You literally
There's
just said you have plain meat.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a step up from that, I guess.
Yeah.
But even then, it's just like, I don't know, what are we really doing here? Is this a meal or am I just putting calories in my body at that point?
Honestly, just give me a pill.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, sometimes I wish. I wish.
Just like for select times. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat. I don't want to
100%. Yeah,
chew.
you're right. You're right.
It's very time consuming.
My last 2 points here are at a certain point in my life, I was like making breakfast and I was like, I can't just have eggs because I am who I am.
Yep, exactly.
And I need sides and I need substance and I need things to be nice. And of course we had look in the fridge, we ain't got nothing. No sausages, no bacon, no pancakes, nothing to speak of. What we did have though was leftover mashed potatoes. And I was like, hash browns are just potatoes, and guess what mashed potatoes are? Also potatoes. Slap that shit on the plate. And I had eggs and mashed potatoes for breakfast. Started
Just
off as a
two very
struggle.
mushy foods.
Oh yeah, they were scrambled. They were scrambled eggs. And I was like, it's fine, I guess. But part of me was like, actually, this slaps. I've reinvented the breakfast game.
Oh my God.
So I proceeded to, for a few more meals, intentionally make mashed potatoes at 8 a.m. in the morning. And I did like the fried egg. I did like the over easy. Tried to scramble again.
You're
I
trying to
tried to,
find the best. You're
oh yeah,
doing
I tried to like,
R&D on
I
this
was,
shitty ass breakfast.
I was in the kitchen,
Oh my
3
God.
a.m., just like, oh yeah. Until one day I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
You had the Stu Pickles moment of I have no
yeah,
control of
like
my
mashed
life.
potatoes. This is not the best potato for breakfast. It just didn't feel right. The texture is not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And ultimately, as you said, I think it was the scrambled eggs and mashed potato combo. It just doesn't look appealing.
Looks like prison food.
It's not great. Yeah, it's just some gruel, some slop.
I mean, as
Last
long as you
point.
didn't mix it all together.
Oh, I did. You know me.
No, I mean like you make the potatoes and then you crack raw eggs into
Oh,
it and then you
into it?
like
No.
mix it into a
No.
paste and then
They
like
were
make a
different things.
pancake.
No. Oh.
That could actually work really
And
well. Now
and
I kind
now.
of want to try that.
Let's try it.
Okay, we'll do it.
But my last struggle meal here, and it's definitely it's the only thing that I kind of still do to this day, other than the just handful of meat, is
You
just
gotta
any
stop
like
saying handful of meat.
hey, that's what gets me going. Is just any like terrible mix of like one bite from like 4 or 5 different types of leftovers. Because I've been there and like my dad does it. He does it all the time because he's like, no one's eating it, so I guess I gotta eat it. And then he sits down and he's got like
And he pulls a donut out of the trash and then
he pulls the donut out of the trash. But his meal will consist of like beans with like
it's always
pizza
beans.
and like Asian noodles, like it's just like different. It's like the fusion
These
of
things
the
do not
world.
match.
Yeah, these things should not be together, and I
It is a
still do that
patchwork meal.
sometimes. God, what did I have the other day?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I had like when our friend like died internally, her stomach died at her birthday,
Oh,
and
okay.
she had like German food, and I think I did that with like God, some Asian food or something we had. It's like some orange chicken, had like some German food, and I had like one other thing in there. It was just like different cuisines of the world. Maybe like one like slice of pizza in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know. At that point I'm in a buffet,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the
And not
glitz
a
and
fun
glam.
one.
Yeah.
It's a forced buffet.
It's all old and I just gotta and it's just again at that point I'm just putting calories in my body and I'm not really enjoying these things.
Are you okay?
But we should get to the biggest struggle of them all.
Me. Um,
Kayla.
so I can't really explain why
Okay.
I did this.
Try to.
It was okay. Let's
Try and get there. Let's
psychoanalyze
get
me,
in
huh?
there. Lay down
Let's
on
get
the
in there.
couch.
Okay.
Time for another therapy session.
So I had a depressive episode that I've talked about on the podcast before, I believe.
Once or twice.
I think I was about 13,
Okay.
maybe 14.
The show.
Hormones kicking in.
Raging.
Eating disorder for
Okay.
about a month.
Mm-hmm.
And part of that eating disorder was I just had like zero joy eating food.
Mm.
And there was just like I had no incentive. I didn't like chewing. I hated the way food felt in my mouth. I
Yeah.
felt disgusting.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
I get
But
you.
luckily it was a short-term thing. So but it's so bad.
It is a
Because
bit, it's a bit
I would
strange.
come home from school
Uh-huh. Middle
and
school? Middle
middle
school, right?
school.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd come home from middle school and I'd just get a frozen beef hamburger patty
Mm-hmm.
out of the freezer. And I'd slap that in a pan and just with my sad suicidal
Oh, damn.
ideations, not too bad, but like light, like what
Um,
if the
unaliving,
little
okay.
ones. Ugh, I'm not gonna. This is
Self-exit.
our
Come
podcast.
on.
Nobody sponsors us anyway. It's fine. So,
I know.
but I'd just be like disassociating, looking at the meat cooking. I'd just cook it in a pan, and then I'd take that burger patty, slap it on a plate, and I'd squirt some ketchup on it,
Oh
and I would eat
God.
that,
Oh God.
and that would be my meal. I
Oh
wouldn't have
man.
dinner. I'd just go isolate up in my room
The thoughts.
and let the thoughts consume me.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad. That
That
was a
sounds
bad
horrible.
time.
That sounds really
Yeah,
bad. Salt and pepper?
no,
Damn, just ketchup.
just ketchup.
Dang.
Just
How
ketchup.
would you cook it? Like well done? Some pink?
No, I think I always left a little bit of pink.
Nice. You still had some standards.
A little bit, yeah. But I was just like,
Oh my God.
yeah, it's sad. It's really
It sounds
sad.
horrible. It's just not enjoying meals. Not
No.
enjoying dinner, no time with your family. That's rough.
Yeah, I was going through it.
Uh,
And
how long did
yeah,
you
I
do
don't
that
know
for, you
why.
said?
I think it went on for close to a month.
Damn. What did you have
Yeah,
for breakfast?
I don't remember, but it was probably something like small,
Peanut
like
butter.
maybe oatmeal, maybe peanut
Dang.
butter.
Dang.
Yeah, it was bad.
Bad.
But I think it was mostly like at home.
Yeah,
Like I didn't want to eat at home.
sure, sure.
And I was just like, eh. I was going through the big sad. And I was okay
Yeah,
after that.
it gets everyone at one point or
At
another.
least I ate something, you know?
Yeah, at least you did that. At least you had some food, and you were like, for whatever reason, you again you got the protein.
I did get the
At
protein. It was
some
my
level,
version of a handful of meat.
there you go. Hey, now, at some
Jesus.
level, you knew I need at least this
I
protein.
need some
I
kind
need
of
some substance.
something.
It can't just be carbs. It can't be butter.
God, but I love butter so much.
Butter's I. Butter's I. I feel like I say that now, but like when I get like a something that has butter in, I'm like, that butter be
Ooh,
slapping.
like those scones from our breakfast place we like.
Ooh-wee. Oh my God, we gotta go back.
I know.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know, struggle meals. Everyone has different ones. Some people have the real struggle. Number one,
Poverty.
poverty. But yeah, I think most people who are not impoverished and unfortunately suffering the side effects of all of that goes along with it. I feel like most people have the struggle meals. They have
Mm-hmm.
the lack of ingredients
Yes.
or just the
There's a difference between girl dinner and a struggle meal, I think.
what's the difference?
I think like girl dinner is intentionally selecting like choice ingredients.
Uh-huh, sure.
Whereas opposed to a struggle meal, it's like, God, I really kind of don't want to be doing this,
Oh yeah.
but I'm doing it.
Yeah. Because and at least in
Girl
that
dinner, it's
same
like, I want pickles. I
sure.
want to eat a sleeve of
Or like, you're
crackers.
busy and you forgot to
Yeah.
eat and you're like, well, what have I had? Oh, I've had 2 cups of coffee and a pickle.
And an anxiety attack.
There you go. I wonder why.
It's not the coffee, it's just me.
But at least in some level, again, you knew you had to eat something. And you at
Yeah,
least had the drive to make
my
something.
animal brain was like,
Yeah,
do
you're
it.
like, I still need to live.
And I was
I
like, but
still gotta
I'm
keep going.
sad. And like,
Yeah.
do it. And I was like, okay.
Right. Well, yeah, everyone's got their own,
But I was a
everyone's...
skinny queen.
There you
So.
go. Wow.
I had already been skinny, but
Uh-huh.
you know, the lack of nutrition didn't
Okay.
help either.
Okay,
Okay,
skinny.
skinny. So funny.
Wow.
The gays have some
Okay,
ways of saying
depression.
things. Okay, mental health
Hey,
crises.
you would tell them nowadays, like, oh, all I had for dinner last week every day was a
A burger
hamburger patty
patty.
with ketchup, and they'd be like, okay, healthy, okay, protein. Look at you go.
Okay, discipline.
Uh, yeah, yeah. It'd be like, just spin it. Always spin it. It's
Always
like,
spin it as
this
a
is
positive.
positive. Cocaine skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are
Mm-hmm.
getting the okay gains.
Mm-hmm. No. The
No.
only thing I was gaining was like a a distaste for society and being alive. But got
Yeah,
through that and I'm okay now.
and we did it.
And now I'm medicated and I'm doing okay.
Except just being hot, hotter in the
Hate
summer.
being hot.
Yeah. Well,
Hate
in
being
terms of a
hot.
DTR, I'd say for me, most of these meals don't do them anymore. About the only things I
Yeah.
do is the struggle for waking up late,
Yep.
not being able to make my own lunch, and
You
throwing
gotta
the
get you gotta get on that
handful of meat.
handful of meat.
Get me a
That is what we
handful of
learned
this
about you
meat,
today.
and that's lunch.
Wow.
That and just like leftover dinner,
Mm-hmm.
where it's just everything's been sitting in the fridge for too long. If I don't eat it now, we're gonna have to
It
throw it
will go
away.
bad.
And I'm about to have fucking sushi with refried beans. And
Blech.
it's we're gonna figure it out.
That is disgusting.
What about you? You still do any of these? How do you feel about all these meals? Would you still enjoy them?
Yeah, I like the rice with the butter and the soy sauce still. I think I did that like a
Did
month
you?
ago. That was slay.
Sure.
But the rest, no.
Yeah.
Maybe the peanut butter if I'm feeling like
Maybe
a
we
little
gotta try that tortilla
peckish.
with the sugar and the cinnamon.
Oh yeah, that shit's
I
bussin',
like that
especially with
slap.
those nice new tortillas we have.
Ooh,
Tortilla
baby.
Land be doing
That's
it
what I
right.
said. Tortilla Land. Shout them out again. That would be wild sponsorship, wouldn't it?
That would be sick
You
as
know,
hell.
any sponsorship would be dope.
Yep.
Right now, this episode brought to you by our own damn selves.
Amen.
But hey, that was that. And now this is this.
Hooray, we did it.
We did it. We made it through the struggle. We're still here. Our bodies are still kicking. You know, we've
Our
got the
minds,
caloric intake.
eh.
Oh yeah, you know, it's a whole different thing. Y'all out there, thank y'all for listening. If you like what you heard, give us a follow, please. Give us a download. Spread the word, most importantly of them all. You know,
Please.
you can tell us your struggle meals. That'd be dope if someone did that. You can let us know on the socials. We'll shout them out here in a little bit. You can even send a Gmail. Wouldn't that be something?
The
Or
mail.
maybe just tell all your friends, tell your chef friends if you know any of them, just what a horrible, dastardly deeds you're doing in the kitchen and what kind of meals you're struggling to make and
Mashed
consume.
potato eggs.
I want to try it again
Baby.
almost.
I want to make that a pancake.
Yeah,
That's what I want to
yeah, we
do.
gotta try it. Well, tell everyone in your life that they can find the Show-Dependent podcast on Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. We'll
Wherever.
be we'll be there, hopefully. I mean, we're supposed to. If you want to follow us, let us know your struggle meals. It is on Instagram, it is on TikTok, it is at SHO Dependent Pod. That's the Show Dependent Podcast. You want to follow myself at Victor V Sweet, Twitch, TikTok. Gorgeous. Where can you be found?
You can find me on Instagram at Celebrate Skin. That's CELL Abrate Skin.
There you go.
It's my esthetician page.
There she is, queen.
I'm an esty, guys. I'm not practicing currently, but I have a license, so it's like whatever, but fine.
There you go.
Oh God.
You can practice. We can make videos of you giving me a facial.
I'll give you a facial in a
Oh,
day.
I know.
Hey-oh.
That's a different website.
That is, and I am not a part of it. So, what are we going to be talking about next time, dear?
Oh man, next time on the Show Dependent Podcast, we're going to talk about a movie that has many layers to it. And
Like an
somehow
onion?
I think has gained layers as I've become an adult and learned
It's-
more things. But
We
this is
love
definitely It's definitely a film that I absolutely loved as a child. That a young Eddie, a little Eddie, watched so many times on VHS. That's an outdated thing for all you young kids. You'll figure out what that is. Here's another thing that's outdated. I had a cassette of the
Mm-hmm.
soundtrack of this film that I listened to nonstop.
That sounds
And
accurate for you.
we will talk about the complete and total, like,
Mind fuck?
yeah, I was gonna say it's like a two-sided, like, not only did it fuck with my brain, but it also like sent me into like a panic attack, like anxiety that the ending of this film is. It's very famous, but it like 100% worked on me. And I was like, my God, is this real?
Oh boy.
Like young Eddie was like,
Oh boy.
is this really how it is?
Oh boy.
Talking about the MIB, that's the men in, that's the men in. Here come the men in black. Man, Tommy Lee's, Will Smith's, Men in Black. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen it for a long time, so it's gonna be something.
Should be a fun one.
So that's next time. This much I know. If you are what you eat, then I only want to eat the good stuff.
Cute.
All right, let's have dinner.
Hooray! Goodbye.